What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be putting an attachment on my Weber grill, and it's the pellet attachment, the Spider 22. So we're going to put this on there, and I'm going to cook 2 tri-tips with some pellets. Stay tuned. Let's turn this thing on. Get this out. And just a few clips there. Done a lot of cooking on this thing. There we go. Take that off. And then so let's just take it, pop his leg out if we can. Go. All right. Now let's see if we can get this thing popped back in there. Easy peasy. All right. So what we need to do, raise this thing up. Tighten it down. Alright, make sure these are loose. Take it. Sure that's like that. Lock these down. Loosen these just a little bit. Tighten them down real good. All right. Think that did it. So got another thing right here for the drip plate. And right here, You can see that thing's got like a tilt to it. Take and put that thing in there like that. Yeah, I think it goes the other way. And all this grease trap does is it pretty much sits on where your charcoal grate would sit. There you go. Let's check this out here. Pull this back off. So it kind of just sits right there. And that thing that I put in there, you make for like a pop can. Pull the tab up, hang it from there, and it's supposed to catch the grease. But shoot ya. Be right back. Get this thing fired up. This is the let's see if I can get a flashlight down here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see the auger down there. That's with that open. And gonna be using Pit Boss all natural competition blend. I usually don't like just dumping these pellets in there. I like sifting them, getting the dust out, but I wasted a few. No big deal. All right, let's get this thing shut. And right here is the temp probe. Temp probe will plug right into here. Sure you don't crease these lines. And that will go right here in this thing. It says you want to keep your meat about 2 inches away from that. So heck yeah, I'm not real sure where to place it though, but we'll place it around the middle, I guess. Right there. All right. So now I'm gonna plug this thing up, and it says that you need to turn it first before anything, since it's new. Or if it empties the pellets and you change the pellets, you need to turn this thing on for 2 minutes on any temperature, then turn it off for 5 seconds, and then turn it on to whatever temperature you want. So, all right, let's get it. All right, so we're gonna turn this thing on, and I'm just gonna turn it to 225 right now. You can see that I set it to 225, and I'm gonna let this thing run for 2 minutes. All Alright, it's been about 2 minutes. Let's cut it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's turn it back up. See if we can get it to smoke at least. And what I'm going to be doing with these tri-tips is let's see how long it takes for it to start smoking after that. You can already hear the auger kicking the pellets in. So I'm not going to smoke these. I'm going to fast and hot. So I'm going to, once I get this thing smoking, I'm going to crank that temperature up to 500 degrees. We're going to see how good this thing can sear. And then I'll cut the temp down to about 450, 400, and just let them cook. See if we can get this thing rolling some smoke. And the smoke setting's at 175. And you can see I have these attachments right there and a rotisserie and everything. That's one reason why I didn't just go buy another pellet grill. I just bought this pellet attachment. This thing was $200 on Amazon. And you know, some smokers, after years goes by and all that stuff, they get rusted, out weathered and stuff like that. You can literally buy another Weber kettle, 22.5-inch kettle, for under 200 bucks. And you know, that's why I went ahead and just got the spider pellet attachment. So right now we're just seeing how long it takes to start smoking. Can already see some smoke. Heck yeah. It's already starting to smoke. So alright, we're gonna crank this baby up and crank it up to about max temp and see if we can get this thing up and running. I'm gonna leave the lid, let's see here. I'm going to leave the lid holes wide open. I'm not going to close them off. So, heck yeah. Let's go ahead and crank this baby all the way up. And I'll come back and let y'all know how long it takes to get this thing up to temp. So it's been 15 minutes and we're up to 320 now after 15 minutes. So it's getting up to temp pretty quick. So heck yeah. All right, we have reached 500 degrees and a little under 30, well, a little over, about 33, 34 minutes. 505 degrees. So all right, let's go get the meat that we seasoned up, slap it on here, and I'll be right back. All right, here's a tri-tip. What I've got on there is I'm using some of this Wagyu beef tallow, and I think I'm going to put some of this this rub right here on it. It's for beef. It's black. So I've already put the binder on the other side, which is what I'm using for a binder, Wagyu beef tallow. Just rub that in like that right there. Rub that all in, and I'll be right back. Let me wash my hands. Alright, also I'm going to throw some kosher salt on there first. Just a little bit on both sides. Let me switch hands here. All right, let's flip it. Let's flip them over. I don't want to put too much of this on here. This is the first time trying this rub. Alright, I want to get around the sides and everything, but can't do that holding the phone. So next time, or next scene, will be going on the grill. Slap this on here. On there on that side for about a minute. Turn this down a little bit. Cooking at about 350. I might go get a cast iron and put that back on there, reverse sear it. That really wasn't a good sear. Alright, so since we couldn't sear it with the grease plate in the bottom to catch the grease, I got an iron skillet and I got put some beef tallow in it. I'm going to put this thing in there, crank the temp back up to 500 degrees, and as soon as one of them gets to 160 and one of them gets to 145, I'm going to sear them in the iron skillet. Should be able to sear them in the iron skillet with the temp up. So let's get that thing right there over that. Put the lid back on it. Bring it up to 500 degrees again. That should get the temp up pretty quick on the tri-tips, and then sear them. It's getting pretty late and I ain't got time to mess around. So I'll be right back with you whenever it's time to sear them. Alrighty. So they're getting about there. One's at 151 right now. By the time that I sear it, it's going to be at 160. One's at 145. By the time I sear it, it's going to be a little more than what I wanted, but it's going to be all right. Pull these out. See how hot this pan is? $486. kid's tri-tip here. Now the cool thing about this is when you go to cut it off, just cut it off and it's got a countdown there. It's like 15 minutes. Then you can pretty much come out here. It'll probably still be hot in 15 minutes, but you gotta, don't unplug it. Let it cut itself off. So there you go. Let's get in here and cut this steak, these tri-tip. All right, this is the medium tri-tip. Look at it steaming, boy. All right, let's slice it up. Check that out. A little bit over medium. Not really well, but almost well. But check that out. Look at that thing. Nice smoke ring on the Weber, the Spider 22. But heck yeah, there's that. Let's move these over here. Let me grab the other one, the one that I got my wife. All right, let's see here. I think that's the right way. Check that out. Ooh-wee. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So let's try it. Oh yeah. That's bomb right there, son. But heck yeah. Hope y'all liked it. Appreciate it. Peace.